Okay, so today we will discuss SDES encryption process in Unit 2. Yeah, observe this diagram. Here, in the encryption process for SDES, we will take 8-bit plain text that we will convert into 8-bit ciphertext. Okay, let us see the process in a step-by-step fashion. So this is the 8-bit plain text 100101111. So as per the diagram, now we are going to convert this plain text into ciphertext, and then it is IP. IP means initial permutation. Initial permutation, there is a sequence, predefined sequence that was mentioned here: 2, 6, 3, 1, 4, 8, 5, 7. So we have to perform this on this plain text. So after performing this, we will get this output: 01011101. So this is the output of IP, and this output has to divide it into two parts, left part and right part, left plain text and right plain text. See in the diagram, 4 bits and 4 bits. So here I was divided into 4 bits and 4 bits. And after that, you can observe here E/P expanded permutation. So we need to perform expanded permutation on the right part, in the right part plain text. See, this 1101 is the right side part. We have to perform expanded permutation on this right side part. For the expanded permutation, the predefined sequence is 41232341. Okay, and now you are going to perform the expanded permutation as per the sequence. This right part is going to rearrange it. See that if you rearrange the right half, you will get this output. This is what the output of after performing the expanded permutation: 11101011. So as per the diagram, with the output of expanded permutation, that 8-bit data, and with the K1 which we already generated in the key generation process. So for these two, you have to perform XOR. So you can observe here the K1 10100100. For these two, we are performing the XOR. If you perform, after performing the XOR, this is the output we received: 01001111. Okay, and after that, that 8-bit is going to divide it into two 4 bits, left and right side. So the left 4 bit is given to S0, and the right side 4 bit is given to S1. Yeah, see here. So this is the matrix, S0 matrix and S1 matrix, you can see here. So what we are going to perform, see this 0100, I already told you the first bit and the last bit represents the row, and the middle 2 bits will represent the column. Okay, and like that you have to select it. That means here it is 0th row and second column. See the value in a 0th row and second column. The value is 3. So here we mentioned the output of S0 is 3. Okay, so 3 means 1 1. And similarly for S1, you can observe here 1 1 1 1. Okay, so 1 1 3. Okay, third row, third column, third row, third column, you can see the respective value, it is 3. So again you got 3 output, it will be mentioned as 1 1. Okay, so as per the diagram, after the S0 you got the 2 bits, and after the S1 you got the 2 bits. See here, so these S0 output and S1 output is given to the P4. P4 means permutation 4. So what is the sequence for permutation for? 2, 4, 3, 1. Okay. So if you perform this sequence, you will get the output of P4 is same, 1 1 1 1. And after that, you have to perform with the output of P4 and with the left half, you have to perform XOR. So what is the left half? 0, 1, 0, 1. So now with this left half and with this output of P4, you are going to perform the XOR. The output you will get is, see here, which is mentioned in red color, 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay. So now up to here we reached. So in the diagram, you can observe that SW, we are going to perform the switch, means this left part is given to the right side and the right side part is given to the left side. Okay. Let us see what will happen. Yeah. See this one. This 1010 is given to the right side part and this 1101 is given to the left side part. So now the left is 1101 and the right is 1010. Now we need to perform expanded permutation here. So on the right side part, expanded permutation means 4 1 2 3 2 3 4 1. If you apply this expanded permutation on this right side part 1010, you will get this output. You can check 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. This was done as per the sequence. And see that now we need K2, key K2, which is already generated in the key generation process. Now I am taking this to perform the XOR between the output of expanded permutation and K2. See this one. So if you perform the expanded permutation, with the output of expanded permutation and with the K2, if you perform the XOR, you will get this output. 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0. After this XOR, you got this. And now you have to divide this into two parts, that is 4-bit data, and the left 4-bit is given to S0 and the right 4-bit is given to S1. Okay, see here. And now if you give this one, the first row and 0th column in the S0, you have to find out the value in a first row and 0th column. And similarly, in a S1, you have to find out the value in a 0th row and 3rd column. Okay. So what is the value in a first row and 0th column? Let us see the first row, 0th column. First row, 0th column. The value is 3. Okay. And then 0th row, 3rd column. 0th row, for S1, 0th row, 3rd column. S1 0th row, 3rd column, the value is 3. So for both the cases, it is 3, 3. So 3 means what? 1, 1, 1, 1. You can see here, this one, 1, 1, 1, 1. S0 is 1, 1 and S1 is 1, 1. And after that, you have to perform P4, permutation P4 on this. So if you perform the permutation P4, the sequence is 2, 4, 3, 1. So that is done on the output of this S0 and S1, you will get the same 1, 1, 1, 1. So then you can see that as per the diagram, the output of permutation 4, you have to perform XOR with the left part. The left part is 1, 1, 0, 1. If you perform the XOR, what you will get? 0, 0, 1, 0. So what is this data is mentioned here? And this 1010 what? This 1010 is, you can see here, after the performing the XOR, you got the 4 bits, that is 0010. And then the right side, you can see a line. The right part is given to IP inverse. The right part is given to IP inverse and also the left part. The left part after the XOR is 0010 and the right part is 1010. So we give this to IP inverse. Then what we will get after giving the IP inverse? See, This is what 0010 is the input we have given to the IP inverse. The IP inverse sequence is 41357286. So as per this sequence, we are going to rearrange these values. Then we will get 00111000. Okay. So this is what the final ciphertext after the encryption process. 00111000 is the our output ciphertext. Okay, this is what the output ciphertext.